comes up and throws its light into my window, catching me a-yawning. I persuade my eyes to open and begin to realize that day is dawning. Then I reach out and feel the warmth of you curled up beside me once again. It's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. As I leave to go and face the care and worry of the day, my heart is yearning. All in a minute for the setting sun to tell me that the day is done and I can be returning to hold you close and kiss the lips that taste like heaven time and time again. It's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. As the doors of darkness close upon a day that's been too long and too demanding, and I look into your gentle eyes and find them filled with love and understanding, like a little tear of gladness finds its way up to the surface once again. It's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. It's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. Hello and good evening, everybody, and you're all welcome to Peter's Garage Sessions. Yes, this is the 49th live show. 49 weeks running, and we're still going strong. I do hope you're going to enjoy tonight's show. If you could all hit that share button at the bottom corner of your screen, tag all your friends, get as many on board as you can. I would very, very much appreciate it. Don't forget, share and tag and do it through out the whole show. Well, again, all the songs I sing tonight are for fun and entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any of these songs. In fact, one particular man does. I'm taking a hard chance tonight, but I'm hoping Facebook will keep us safe tonight and not block me or anything. But tonight is a special tribute show to a legend of country music and anyone that knows me, one of my favourites. During the week, I ran into a few friends when I was out, and I asked them, I says, what do you think? Will we do a special tribute show? And I named a few people. And one good friend of mine, Mr. Jerry Riley, turned around and he said, do him straight away. Bang, like that he's in. So I'd agree with him. So tonight, the special show, this is a tribute show to the one and only, the legend that is Mr. Charley Pride. One of my favourites, always was and always will be. And I do hope you're going to enjoy tonight's show. All tunes tonight are all of Charley Pride's various hits over the years. He had a huge career. So I do hope you're going to enjoy the show. So remember, tag all your friends and share like mad. Let's get the numbers up and keep your comments coming up here. And I do hope you're going to enjoy tonight's show. So let's get the show off to a start. Charley Frank Pride was born on March 18th, 1934 in Sledge in Mississippi. He was the fourth of 11 children, and they were poor sharecroppers. When Pride was 14, his mother bought him his very first guitar, and he learned how to play the guitar himself. He had a love of music, but another love he had was for that of baseball, and he wanted to become a professional baseball player. He played for several teams, but was plagued by injuries, and then he was drafted into the army. And when he came back, he tried again at his hand at the baseball, again plagued by injuries, but he decided to concentrate on his music. Pride was signed for RCA Victor in 1965, and soon after the release of his first song, which is The Snakes Crawl at Night, he also released another single called Before I Met You, and neither of them charted. He then released shortly after, he released another one, and it was called Just Between You and Me, and that's what started him off in 1967. 1967 was a good year for Pride because that reached number 9 in the charts. Pride was nominated for a Grammy Award in that year as well, in 1967, and became the first black performer to appear in the Grand Ole Opry since founding member DeFore Bailey. Between 1969 and 1971, Pride had 8 singles that reached number 1 in between those years, them 3 years. Unbelievable. That was the start of a major career in country music. He had 52 top 10 hits, and they were all in the charts. 30 of them which made number 1. Pride died in Dallas on December 12th, 2020, from complications related to COVID-19. He was 86 years of age. I just thought I'd tell you a little bit of a synopsis there of his life and the whole lot before we start. So, without further ado, I think it's time to get started with these songs. And what other way to start than with his signature song? And it was released in 1971. And this is Kiss an Angel Good Morning. I hope you enjoyed the show now, everybody. And remember, share and tag. And here we go. Whenever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, they wonder, how does a man get to be this way? I've always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like a devil when you get back home. Well, people may try to guess the secret of a happiness, but some of them never learn that it's a simple thing. The secret I'm a-speaking of is a woman and a man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like a devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like a devil when you get back home. Woo! Great way to start off the show, and of course with his signature tune, Kiss an Angel Good Morning. Pauline is down there and she's taking down the names, and Dylan is there behind the desk. He's going to be popping all the tunes tonight. We have an awful lot of tunes to go through tonight. I'm going to do as many as I can tonight from Charley Pride, and I do hope you're going to enjoy them. There's some old ones, there's some new ones. Now, Dylan, I think we'll hit into the next song. And this next one, it was his first number. This next song he released it also in 1971. Another major hit from me and Bobby McGee. Woohoo! Bust a flat in Baton Rouge, heading for a train, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, took us all the way to New Orleans. I took my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana, I was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. With them windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sang up every song that driver knew. Rita's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Woohoo! From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secret of my soul. Standing right beside me, Lord, through everything I've done. And every night she kept me from the cold. Then somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away, while looking for the home I hoped she'd find. And I trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body next to mine. Here we go! Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing left was all she left for me. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Buddy, that was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. La-da-da-da-dee-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-dee. La-da-da-da, me and Bobby McGee. La-da-da-da-dee-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-dee. La-da-da-da-dee-da, Bobby McGee. Billy Ray. Oh, la-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-da, la-da-da-da-dee. La-da-da-da, me and Bobby McGee. La-da-da-da-dee-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-dee. La-da-da-da, me and Bobby McGee. Woo! Oh, I hope you enjoyed that one. Now, I'm gonna sing another song, because I'll tell you before we hand you over to Pauline. This one was the number one for him in 1969. And I hope you like this one. It was his first number one hit. And it is, of course, All I Have to Offer You Is Me. Now we're going to get into them. Before you take another step, there's something you should know about the years ahead and how they'll be. You'll be living in a world where roses hardly ever grow. 'Cause all I have to offer you is me. There'll be no mansions waiting on the hill with crystal chandeliers. And there'll be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. All I have to offer you is me. Sweetheart, I'll give you all my love in every way I can. But make sure that's what you want while you're still free. The only gold I have for you is in this wedding band. 'Cause all I have to offer you is me. There'll be no mansions waiting on the hill with crystal chandeliers. And there'll be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. All I have do. I hope you like that one. Of course, that was his first #1 hit. Now, I'm going to hand you over to Pauline, and Pauline is going to read out a few names. So, Pauline, over to you in the corner there.
Oh, good evening, everybody. I'd like to say hello to my cousin Brian Kelly, who's watching from England. Also, my other cousin Rita Carey and her husband Martin, watching from Kildare. And my sister-in-law Caroline and mother-in-law Josie, watching in from Mullingar. Also like to say hello to Bernie O'Neill, Margaret and Michal Cannon, Samantha Scally, and of course Kathleen Bunny, her mam, Angela and Shameen Kelly, Eileen and Mix Balan, Marcella Rellens, Maureen Grant watching from Scotland, Tom Gale, Mary Smith, Valerie and Des Flanagan, Jerry and Martina Parker, and I'll read more out later on.
Right, that'll do, Pauline. You read more out later. No, thanks very much for everyone for tuning in. I see it's all coming up. I can see all the messages here coming up on my, it'll be on the left or the right. I can't remember. It's mixed up anyway. But it's on the side here, and I can see all the messages coming up. That's why I giggled in the middle of a song there, because Billy Ray put up an absolute cracker of a message. And I just reading it, and it caught me mind. But anyway, that's it. Then I have the camera here. Pauline's down in the corner, and Dylan is across there, and I can't do the show without them, so fair play. So, of course, we're going to crack on with another song now. But before I do, I remember Charley Pride. Charley Pride appeared several times. Hello. Yeah, Charley Pride appeared several times in the town here, actually, in Park House Hotel here in Edgerton. In 2000 on St. Patrick's Day, he done a live concert here in the Park House Hotel. And it went down fierce. Well, I was at that one, privileged to be at that one myself. I seen Charley Pride in the 1980s as well. 89, I think it was. I seen him. And of course, then he was back in 2015 when he done an interview in the Park House with Frank Kilbride. I just thought I'd throw that in. So I'm going to sing this next song. And the next song that I'm going to sing for you, of course, is the Crystal Chandeliers. And of course, 1967 was the year #1. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. Oh, but the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears. Oh, when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier. I never did fit in too well with folks you knew, and it's plain to see that the likes of me don't fit with you. So you traded me for the gaiety of the well-to-do, and you turned away from the love I offered you. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears? Oh, when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier. I see your picture in the news most every day. You're the chosen girl of the social world, so the stories say. Oh, but a paper smile only lasts a while, then it fades away. And the love we knew will come home to you someday. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears? Oh, when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier. Oh, when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier. Woo! Hope you like that one. the Crystal Chandeliers, the great Charley Pride. Now, we're going to kick on and we're going to go into the next song. And I hope you like this one. This is the one that I mentioned at the start. It was his third one and it reached number 9 in the charts. It was his third one to release. And this is the one that started him off. And of course it is Just Between You and Me. I hope you like this one. She's a couple. Here we go. So I feel so blue, sometimes I wanna die. And so I've got a broken heart, so what? They say that time will heal all wounds in mice and men. And I know that someday I'll forget and love again. But just between you and me, I got my doubts about it. But just between you and me, you're too much to forget. I hope you're enjoying the show so far. Here we go, the more to come. Well, so I've lost the only girl I ever loved. And so I've never felt so low, so what? I'll just tell myself each time I wanna cry that someday time will dry a teardrop from my eye. But just between you and me, I'm not so sure about it. Because between you and me, you're too much to forget. You're too much to forget. Now, I hope you enjoyed that one. I hear you are having a bit of problems with the line, is it, Dylan? It's the signal. I think everything's good at this end. I hope it keeps going. Anyway, this show, I'm going to be putting it back up on social media after. I'm going to be putting it back up on YouTube. And I'll be putting it back up on Facebook. So you can go back through it again. I do hope you're enjoying the show. Again, every song I sing tonight is for fun and entertainment purposes only. I have no rights to them. I don't even make a penny off them. And I don't want it. I'm only doing it for fun and entertainment. Entertain you good people out there. And keep your messages coming in, they're great. And if you could keep sharing and tagging, I would very much appreciate it. Now, Dylan, we're going to hit off with the next one. I hope you all like this one. It's one I've done. This reached number 5 in 1975. And it is called, it's one I've done a few times before. It's The Happiness of Having You. Woohoo! Here we go. The sun comes up and throws its light into my window, catching me on end. I persuade my eyes to open and begin to realize the day is dawning. Then I reach out and feel the warmth of you curled up beside me once again. It's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. You're right, Bailey. Hot water bottle. As I leave to go and face the care and worry of the day, my heart is yearning for the setting sun to tell me that the day is done and I can be returning to hold you close and kiss the lips that taste like heaven time and time again. Ooh. It's the happiness of having you that makes Poplar the place worth living in. Woo! As the doors of darkness close upon a day that's been too long and too demanding, and I look into your gentle eyes and find them filled with love and understanding. That little tear of gladness finds its way up to the surface once again. Ooh. It's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. It's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. Woo! Hope you enjoy now on the happiness of having you. Of course, every song tonight is by the legend himself, Mr. Charley Pride. Do hope you're enjoying the show. Now, this song came to number 1 for Charley Pride in 1970. An absolute cracker. And this one, of course, is I Wonder Could I Live There Anymore. Hope you like this one. And then we'll hand you over to Pauline again. Pauline is in the corner and she's writing like a devil. Anyway, share and tag everyone you can. Keep the shares going. Have you ever been awakened by the crowing of a rooster, while the night dew is still heavy on the ground, and the voice of Uncle Ben seems to break the morning silence, bringing lights to windows all around? Well, it's time to rise and shine, start another hard work day, get the cows in and start the milking chores. It's nice to think about it, maybe even visit, but I wonder could I live there anymore. Woo! Good girl, Mags! Oh, there's something about smell of cornbread cooking on Elwood stove seems to bring the picture to my mind of a little 3-room house with Mama in the kitchen, but she can't stop to talk, she ain't got time. Oh, she's fixing Daddy's supper, he's been working overtime, trying to pay our bill at the grocery store. It's time to think about it, maybe even visit, but I wonder could I live there anymore. Woo! As I think about my childhood and of my old town, I don't really miss them like before. It's nice to think about it, maybe even visit, but I wonder could I live there anymore. Woo! Right, okay, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for sharing and share away there, everybody. Now, I'm going to hand you back over to Pauline. If she's ready. Are you ready, Pauline? Yep, she's ready and all. She's jumping at the bit here. Look bad to get to the mic. Over, Pauline.
I'd like to say hello to Eleanor and Dean Kelly, watching from Donegal, and Susan Scott, watching in from Boyle, Mary Farrell from Sydney in Australia.
Come on, Australia.
And she also wants to wish her brother, what was his name? Let me see. Wants to wish her brother Danny a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Danny.
And who else? Now let me see. Adrian Kiernan, Nolene Burke, Oliver Klein, Fiona Klein, Billy Ray, Teresa Howard, Tony Scally, and Willow Parker. And I'll read out more later on.
Fair play to you, Paul. You're playing a blinder there, so you are. Now, oh yeah, just have to say this. After tonight's show, Radio and Mostram are having a disco night. A disco night, that's right, a disco night. So if you can join them, because I'll tell you, my good friend Mr. Desi Wren, after the show on Radio Mostram, is having a disco night. So tune into that. All you have to do is put Radio Mostram into the search bar on your internet. Go to Google, Radio Mostram into that, click on Radio Mostram and follow the link. All you have to do, I think, is listen to, and just hit that. I'm going to it straight after this show, and so is an awful lot of others I was talking to today. And we're all going to have a good night. So, Desi, you line up them tunes there and get them ready, because as soon as this is over, we're swapping over to Radio Mostram. My good friend, Mr. Desi Wren. Desi, we'll see you later on. Now, Dylan, this next number, it came number one. You can hit it there, Dylan. It was number one in 1971, and I hope you like this one. It's called I'm Just Me. It's a good old number. It's a great song. An absolute cracker. Hope sounds all right. Down at the railroad station, there's people getting on. Some are going north and some are going south. I just gonna be gone. Some people are born to be takers, others just wanna give. Some people live just to love, but I just love to live. I was just born to be exactly what you see, and nothing more or less. I'm not the worst or the best. I just try to be exactly what you see. Today and every day, I'm just me. When people say that life is rough, I wonder compared to what. Some are wanting more and more's are getting less. I just want what I got. Some people live on a hill and others down by the sea. Some want to live inside high walls. I just want to live free. Oh, I was just born to be exactly what you see, and nothing more or less. I'm not the worst or the best. I just try to be exactly what you see. Today and every day, I'm just me. Oh, I was just born to be exactly what you see. Today and every day, I'm just me. Woo! I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm just me. And of course, Desi's right. Remember, after the show, the disco, it's a BYOBB. Bring your own booze. And bring Boris as well. Come on, Boris. Oh, you're some cowboy. So, Desi, we'll all be joining you for your big disco after this. I promise you. Now, Dylan, we're going to hit this next song. So if you hit it there straight away, there's a bit of an intro into it. This song was released and got to number one in 1972. And it's She's Too Good to Be True. I hope you like this. Sometimes late at night, I wake up dreaming. I reach and feel for her. She's too good to be true. And then I touch the sleeping softness of my angel. And half asleep she turns to whisper, I love you. 'Cause she's just too good to be true. Oh, but she is. And in my arms she reassures me, oh, with a kiss. She's everything I've ever looked for in a woman. She's just too good to be true. Oh, but she is. Each day I go to work is like forever, until that evening sun will bring me home again. But then she's awaiting at the door with her sweet lovin'. And tonight she'll be so good to me again. 'Cause she's just too good to be true, oh, but she is. And in my arms she reassures me, oh, with a kiss. She's everything I've ever looked for in a woman. Oh, she's just too good to be true, but she is. She's just too good to be true, but she is. Thank you. I hope you like that one. That's too good to be true. Now, Dylan, I think we're going to crack on. Now, this song, you can hit that one, Dylan, the next one, because there's a bit of an intro to these ones. This one became #1 for Charley in 1972. And I hope you like this one, because it's going to take a little bit longer. Baby, it's gonna take a little bit longer for me to ever get you off of my mind. Oh, baby, it's gonna take a little bit longer, 'cause I've been loving you a long, long time. But people try to tell me that it won't be long till I won't even miss you anymore. But I could tell there must be something mighty wrong, 'cause every day I want you even more. Oh, baby, it's gonna take a little bit longer for me to ever get you off of my mind. Oh, baby, it's gonna take a little bit longer, 'cause I've been loving you a long, long time. Woo! This little lonely feeling, that it'll go away. But after all this time now, I ain't gone. Every waking moment and every night and day, it just seems to keep on keeping on. Oh, baby, it's gonna take a little bit longer for me to ever get you off of my mind. Oh, baby, it's gonna take a little bit longer, 'cause I've been loving you a long, long time. Yes, I've been loving you a long, long time. Woo! What a cracking number. I love that one. Now, I hope you all enjoyed that. It's I've been loving you a long, long time. Now, again, all these songs I sing tonight are for fun and entertainment purposes. I don't have the rights to any of them. Charley Pride has the rights to them. I'm just singing them for fun and entertainment. I'm not making a shilling out of it. I just want to iterate that because I need Facebook to leave me on tonight, because this is one of the most special shows of the night for me, of the year for me, because he's one of my favourite artists. And I just love him to death. I think he's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He's a legend. So, Dylan, I think the next one we're going to sing is a hit for him. You can hit it there. It was hit for him in 1975 when it reached number 1. And it is, of course, Hope You're Feeling Me the Way I'm Feeling You. No one could hold me. No one could control me. But now my future is up to you. Your loving can shape me, make me or break me. Oh, I hope you're feeling me like I'm feeling you. This feeling is crazy, but only you can save me from this love thing that I've got for you. Your love is a potion, and Lord, I need an ocean. Oh, I hope you're feeling me like I'm feeling you. All these changes got me going in circles. First I turn away, then turn right back to you. Well, I need your loving, oh, to keep me from sinking. Oh, I hope you're feeling me like I'm feeling you. Woo! I wanna win when I gamble. No need to ramble. I doubled my loving when I gave it to you. I gotta do with you, baby. I can't do it without you. Oh, I hope you're feeling me like I'm feeling you. All these changes got me going in circles. First I turn away, then turn right back to you. Well, I need your loving, oh, to keep me from sinking. Oh, I hope you're feeling me like I'm feeling you. Oh, yes, I hope you're feeling me like I'm feeling you. Woo! I hope you like that one. I hope you're just singing along. Mick is singing and Eileen are singing along anyway. I hope you enjoyed. How are you, Jackie? Jackie Callan's there as well. Margaret Canning as well. Christy's there as well. Hope you are all enjoying the show. We're trying to put in as many of Charlie Pride's number ones as we can. And, of course, other ones that he done along the way. And we're having a great night so far. I think how many are we into, Dylan? I think we're coming up with song number 12, which is good. So the night's flying along. Paul, I'll sing a few more, will I, before I hand it over to you? Yep. Oh, she gave me the go-ahead. The thumbs up. I got the thumbs up there, so we're going to go ahead. Now, Dylan, I'm going to hit this one. This one, of course, is Amazing Love. It was number 1 for him in 1973. I hope you like this one. When she wakes up this morning and turns to kiss me, she'll find I let her sleep because we talked so late last night. She'll know I kiss her face gently till my returning. And when she finds the rose on my pillow, I know she'll smile. Her amazing love is so much more than I am worthy of. If the rose could speak my feeling, she'd know I cherish her amazing love. If I call her a little late, she forgives me. Her voice does not betray. She spent another day alone. She softly thanks me for the rose and says I need you. And then I can feel her smiling on the phone. Her amazing love unending is so much more than I am worthy of. If the rose could speak my feeling, she'd know I cherish her amazing love. Now, I hope you've enjoyed that one. Amazing Love, an absolute cracker of a song. Of course, number one in 1973 for Charley Pride. Now, absolutely a cracker. Now, this next song, I had to learn this week because it's one he sang back in 1993. Now, it didn't finish any of the charts, but I think it's one of his best ones and his nicest songs. And I learnt this one during the week, so I hope I don't mess it up. We were all in the green today, and we were down there to pay our respects to a young girl, Ashley Murphy, who passed away during the week under very bad circumstances. But our hearts go out to them, and I've seen such love and the way that the community got together out there, and it was absolutely brilliant. Laura Doyle, your credit. So I'm going to try this one. This one is, of course, Just for the Love of It. I hope you like this one. You know the words, sing along. It's a great one. I remember walking with my daddy through his weathered fields of grain, but he wouldn't curse the sun or give up on the rain. I asked him, why don't you sell this place? Move to town, you'll have money to burn. He said, son, you don't understand. I don't do this for what I earn. Oh, it's just for the love of it. That's all the reason you need. Oh, what more could anyone ask? Satisfaction guaranteed. Don't chase rainbows for your pot of gold. You'll always have enough if you do everything you do just for the love. Woo! Drove on back to Nashville thinking that my daddy's words couldn't be true. How could a man keep pouring out his heart just to get it broken too? I looked around my 2 bare rooms and realized that he wasn't wrong, and picked up this old guitar and poured out another song. Oh, it's just for the love of it. That's all the reason you need. Oh, what more could anyone ask? Satisfaction guaranteed. Don't chase rainbows for your pot of gold. You'll always get enough if you'll do everything you do just for the love. Next summer I walked with my daddy through his golden fields of grain, giving thanks to heaven above for the sunshine and the rain. Just leave it in the good Lord's hands, He always will provide. And you'll know what His reason is, you don't even have to ask Him why. He'll say, just for the love of it, that's all the reason you need. What more could anyone ask? Satisfaction guaranteed. Don't chase rainbows for your pot of gold. You'll always have enough if you'll do everything you do just for the love. Oh, don't chase rainbows for your pot of gold. You'll always have enough if you do what you gotta do just for the love. Just for the love of it. What a lovely song. Now, I think I'm going to hand you over to Pauline if she wants to read out a few more names. If you've had there, of course, I'm not doing no quiz tonight. I said I'm going to leave this. Dylan said if I did have a quiz, the answer would be Charley Bright. That's only giving it away. So we're not doing a quiz tonight. And of course, happy birthday to anyone whose birthday it is out there. So here we go, and I'm going to hand you over to Pauline. So Pauline, over to you.
I'd like to say hello to Marion Scott. And also I'd like to say hello to Damien and Celia McCartney and family watching him from Enniskillen. Kevin White, Kathleen and Bernard Gannon, Mags Fairview from Graignaman in County Kilkenny, to Jodie and Sean Logan and Lauren Katie, to Anne Courtney Higgins, Breda Murphy, Gail McGuinness, to Kristen Joyce and Alicia and Shave watching from County Down, Barbara Goff, Jackie O'Callaghan, Kate Farrell and John O'Reilly.
That's grand. And we'll leave the rest of the names for later on if there's any. Sure, you can make up a few. So look, anyway, there we go. A few might come in. Sure, look, keep sharing it there and keep plugging away and tagging away. The viewers are very good tonight. And all the comments are coming up here. I can see them all. They're absolutely brilliant. Keep them all going as well. And of course, if you're wondering why I'm down here twiddling, it's this little gadget here. It's a little gadget I have. And that's for my in-ears. And it just gives me control over what I can hear. So that's, I thought I'd explain that to you there, just to see what you're reaching down. There's no hidden secrets in here. So now, I'm going to hit off now, and I'm going to play this next song for you. This next song, believe it or not, it was his very first song. It was the first one he released. It's called The Snakes Crawl at Night. I'm going to play this all for everyone in Mullingar, all in my hometown, especially my mother and Caroline who are listening in. And anyone else too. Oh, the snakes crawl at night, that's what they say. When the sun goes down, well, then the snakes will play. I'm not calling you snakes. I watched a car pull right up into my driveway. I saw a shadow slip away from my house. So I hurried straight and looked in her room, and I found out that it was my loving spouse. Oh, the snakes crawl at night, that's what they say. When the sun goes down, well, then the snakes will play. So I waited in the shadows until morning, and the gun I held was trembling in my hand. I know I did not plan to give them any warning, for the devil on my shoulder had command. Oh, the snakes crawl at night, that's what they say. When the sun goes down, then the snakes will play. Oh, the trial in a little while was over, and they sentenced me to die right away. But before I leave this courtroom, please, Your Honor, there's something more that I would like to say. Oh, the snakes crawl at night, that's what they say. When the sun goes down, then the snakes will play. Oh, the snakes crawl at night, that's what they say. What an absolute cracking song that was. His very, very first song. It didn't chart, but it was in the charts, but never reached anywhere. It was his very first song, as I said at the very start of the programme. And I'll be singing the second song, Before I Met You. That was his second song they released. They didn't make any numbers, but they were in the charts for him, and huge hits. Now, before I sing this next song, I just want to grab this here. My earliest recollections of Charley Pride was when my father bought a CD or an LP of his in 1974. Looked up today. It's 1974. And of course, that's it there. Remembered his greatest hits. Absolute brilliant song. 20 of the greatest. Charley Pride. I always remember that green cover with a brown cover. It's as good as the day it was bought. He kept it well. And of course, this song goes out to all in Mullingar, my mother, me mother, and of course Caroline as well, and all that know me, and especially for Samantha Skelly and Aunt Kathleen, who asked me to sing this one because they recall the day that I done a fundraiser in Longford for a charity event for one of the girls here in the town, and Laura Noonan, and of course I went up and I sang Charley Pride's, and I sang this next song. And I hope you're going to enjoy this one. It's called Is Anybody in San Antonio? And it's on that album. Here we go. Rain dripping off the brim of my hat. It sure is cold today. Here I am walking down 66. I wish she hadn't done me that way. Sleeping under a table at a roadside park, a man could wake up dead. But it sure seems warmer than it did sleeping in our king-size bed. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Wind ripping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on. But I'd rather fight the wind and rain than what I've been fighting at home. Yonder comes a truck with the U.S. mail. There's people writing letters back home. Tomorrow she'll probably want me back, but I'll still be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Any place is alright as long as forget I've ever known her. Go, whoa, whoa, yeah. Woo! Hope you like the bit of whistling there at the end. I said I'd throw it in. It's an absolute cracker of a song. You all seem to be enjoying it. I see you. Angela Kelly, fair play to you. Samantha Skelly, there you go. I sang it for you. Max Fairview, of course, as well there. And Chris Costello as well. Now, yep, that album, Chris, was played by Dad. And it was played out and out and out and out and out in Australia. He bought it in Australia and he played it on his stereo, which was his master's voice stereo. Big one. I have it out there in the garage. It's still there. So anyway, memories, good memories. So here we go. So now, Dylan, let's see what's going on. Right, we're gonna hit this next song, Dylan. This was number 1 for Charley in 1978, and I hope you like this one. It's called "Someone Loves You, Honey." Hope you're enjoying the show. Again, the songs are only for fun and entertainment purposes. All right. I want to share your life. Every minute, every day and night. And I just want you to know that whatever you do and wherever you go, remember, someone loves you, honey. No matter what, just be my girl. Someone loves you, honey, more than anything in the world. I'm so glad that I'm the one that you come to when you need someone. That's what my love is for. It's a shoulder to lean on, a port in the storm. Remember, someone loves you, honey. No matter what, just want you to be my girl. Someone loves you, honey, more than anything in the world. Colin McPartland, to see you out there. Ed Neil's out there. Eileen's playing, fair play to you. Hope you enjoyed that one. Of course, that is Someone Loves You, Honey. Now, I hope you're enjoying that. Dylan, they're all saying the sound is great up here, so fair play to you. Now, Dylan, I think we'll crack into the next song. We have a few songs. We've got a few songs to go yet, but time is driving on there. So let's hope you like this one. So, hello to every one of my work colleagues at work, of course, in CR3. I said I'd give them a shout out. I'm not going to name them all. There's too many of them. Of course, all the canteen staff at work and anyone that knows me at work over in KCI 3M. I hope you enjoyed this one. So, I'm going to sing this one for you. This was a hit for Charley Pride. Was a number 1 in 1967. Does my ring hurt your finger? Does my ring hurt your finger when you go out at night? Oh, when I bought it for you, darling, it seemed to be just right. Or should I take it to the jeweler's so it won't fit so tight? Does my ring hurt your finger when you go out at night? Did you enjoy yourself last night, dear? How was the show? You know that I don't mind it when you go. I understand sometimes we all need time alone. But why do you always leave your ring at home? Does my ring hurt your finger when you're away from me? I'm so proud when you wear it for all the world to see. Or should I take it to the jeweler so it don't fit so tight? Does my ring hurt your finger when you go out at night? Does my ring hurt your finger when you go out at night? Now, I hope you like that one. Does my ring hurt your finger? Of course, huge hit, number one in 1967 for the magnificent and brilliant Charley Pride. Hope you're enjoying the show. Eileen, I see there. Brandy Time, you're dead right. Angela Kelly said it was one of her favourite songs. I'm glad you're enjoying, and I hope you're all enjoying the show. Remember, keep sharing and tagging there. And, of course, all the songs I sing tonight are for fun and entertainment purposes. It seems to be working. Facebook haven't done anything to me yet. I would have a bit of a glitch at the start of the show, wasn't there, Dylan? I think it just went blank a bit. But anyway, we're all right. We're going well, and I hope you're enjoying the songs. Now, Pauline, do you want me to hand over to you again? Right, over to Pauline. Pauline's going to give me a little break. Here we go.
This is a special request from Margaret Cannon, who is celebrating her birthday on Monday, and that comes in from her sister Angela and from all of us here.
Well, we did, Dylan, pop on happy birthday there for me, will you? We're going to do it, and we'll do that for, there was a birthday earlier on as well.
Yeah, for Danny Parker.
Danny and, of course, Margaret. So we're going to do that now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Margaret and Danny. Happy birthday to you. Hope you enjoy that. Have a good birthday, and I hope you are all enjoying the show. And I was going to sing this next song especially for you, because this was a big hit for him and a number one in 1996. Hope you like this one. This one, of course, is I Don't Know Why I Love You, But I Do. Know the words. Sing along. Here we go. I don't know why I love you, but I do. I don't know why I cry so, but I do. I only know I'm lonely, and that I want you only. I don't know why I love you, but I do. I can't sleep nights because I feel so restless. I don't know what to do, I feel so helpless. And since you went away, oh, I cry both night and day. I don't know why I love you, but I do. My days have been so lonely, and my nights have been so blue. I don't know how I stand it, but I do. Each night I sit alone and held myself that I will fall in love with someone else. I guess I'm wasting time, but I got to clear my mind. Oh, I don't know why I love you, but I do. Woo! Hope you are all enjoying the show. Keep the comments coming. Woohoo! My days have been so lonely, and my nights have been so blue. I don't know how I stand it, but I do. Each night I sit alone and tell myself that I will fall in love with someone else. I guess I'm a wasting time, but I got to clear my mind. Oh, I don't know why I love you. I don't know why I love you. I don't know why I love you, but I do. Oh, I do. Woo! I hope you like that one. That went down well. I see them all the requests, all the comments coming up. Absolutely brilliant. Paulie, do you want to later on? Hello to Carmel Reynolds as well. This is Carmel Reynolds. Yeah, Eileen had something up, a comment up there as well, I think, as well. Eileen, you might put that up again so I can see it again. It was a request. Now, Dylan, I think we're going along well here tonight. Yes, we have another 15 minutes or so left, so I think we'll squeeze them in. Now, this is a great song. This was his second number one single, his second number one of all time. And it reached number one in 1967. And I do hope you're going to enjoy this one, because this is a great song. I'm so afraid of losing you. Now, here we go. Sometimes I want to throw my arms around you, but then I tremble at the thought of giving in, because I know how much it costs to love you. I'm so afraid of losing you again. Being close to you revives the sorrow that wakes me up and tells me I can't win. I'd love to wake up in your arms tomorrow, oh, but I'm so afraid of losing you again. If heaven were to hear my heart's confession, wanting you would be my greatest sin. But I'm glad that you're no longer my possession, 'cause I'm so afraid of losing you again. Be close to you revives the sorrow that wakes me up and tells me I can't win. I'd love to wake up in your arms tomorrow, oh, but I'm so afraid of losing you again. But I'm so afraid of losing you again. Now, I hope you enjoyed that one. so afraid of losing you again. Pauline, do you want to? Yep, I'm going to hand you over to Pauline. Pauline has a little shout out here.
Eileen Spillane wants to wish her sister Marion Connolly a very happy birthday. That comes in from Eileen, Mick and family, and Beatrice and Lauren and family.
Fair play to you, Eileen. There you go. I see
and from everyone here.
And that comes in from everybody here, and of course our own big family here online as well. So I hope you're enjoying the night. Now, I think we've about 3 more songs to go. Time is tipping along there. So I hope you're enjoying it. It's Charley Pride night. When I first decided I was going to do a tribute to Charley Pride, I'll tell you how it happened. You know, I've started this the last few weeks where I'm going to do a few songs which belonging to various artists. Well, when I clicked Charley Pride into my browser here, that I have a file here with all my songs in it, but up popped, I think there was 14 of them. So I says, you know something? I better do a whole show to Charley Pride. So I went off then and I learned a few more of those songs. And there was a few of them I knew them partially, so I have it up here in front of me on the screen. So I hope you're enjoying it. It's a great night. He's a great artist, and he kept an awful lot of people entertained for years. Of course, I remember going to see him in, I think it was 1989, I seen him in Melbourne in Australia, in the tennis centre where your man's having all the trouble out there at the moment. And of course, I seen him here in the Park House on Patrick's Day in the year 2000. Absolute brilliant performer live, and a legend he is. Now, Dylan, I think we're going to hit this one, because this wasn't a hit from, he released it in 2017, and it's one of his last ones that he done there. Hope he's like this one. Come on, Jimmy, fair play to you. Now, here we go. Same eyes that always drove me crazy. Here we go. I never thought I'd see you after we both said goodbye. Seems so strange to talk to you this way. Now after all these years apart, you're still in my heart, and loving you just seems like yesterday. You got the same eyes that always drove me crazy, the same lips that said you love me true. You got the same arms that I still feel around me. I got the same heart that can't stop missing you. Carmen Reynolds, I agree with you. Hope you're enjoying the show. And to all the crowd over in that boy, of course, Brian Mullen and them all over there. I was listening to these last Sunday night. Aoife, Annie and Brian put on a hell of a show over there. Fair play to you, and credit to you. Air violin. Woohoo! Girl Angela, Margaret Kelly, Susan Scott. Woohoo! Time to say goodbye again. We must be on our way. Deep inside I hate to see you go. If you're ever feeling lonesome and you need someone to call, don't forget the love you used to know. Here we go. Got the same eyes that always drove me crazy, the same lips that said I love me true. You got the same arms that I still feel around me. Woohoo! Come on, Jimmy. I have the same heart that can't stop missing you. Woo! You got the same arms that I still feel around me. You got the same heart that can't stop missing you. Woohoo! You're right, Jimmy. I am on the fiddle again. Whoa! Fantastic show there, Margaret Canning says. Susan Scott's giving me the thumbs up. Fiona Klein as well. Valerie Flanagan, I hope you... she's enjoying the show. Absolutely brilliant, she says. I do hope you're enjoying it because we're enjoying having you here. It's great to put these shows out on a Saturday night. It gives us something to do and it also gives you something to do. I think it kept a bit of sanity in us over all the lockdowns that we done here. Gail McGuinness, absolutely brilliant. Desi Wren, oh, don't worry. I have a good one coming up near the end of the show for you, Desi, and I think you're going to enjoy this because I'm getting ready. Watch till the end and you'll find out. Great show as well, says Brian Kelly. Come on, Brian, and Eileen Splance is on the Jester as well. So now, I hope you're all enjoying. Again, all the songs I've done tonight were for fun and entertainment purposes only. I just hope that Facebook can do that. And again, remember, as soon as the show is over, it goes straight up onto Facebook and it'll go straight up onto YouTube as well. Give me an hour and I'll get it up and you can watch it over and over again. Barbara Groff, fair play to you. Thanks very much for tuning in. Now, and of course, Chris and Joyce and all up the county down. Now, I am going to sing this next song, Dylan. It was his second song to release, and I did mention it at the start of the show. It was in 1966, and I hope you like this one, Before I Met You. The second last song of the night. Here we go. I thought I had seen pretty girls in my time, but that was before I met you. I never saw one that I wanted for mine, but that was before I met you. I thought I was swinging the world by the tail. I thought I could never be blue. And I thought I'd been kissed, and I thought I'd been loved, but that was before I met you. I wanted to ramble and always be free, but that was before I met you. I said that no woman could ever hold me, but that was before I met you. I thought I was swinging the world by the tail, and I thought I could never be blue. Well, I thought I'd been kissed, and I thought I'd been loved, but that was before I met you. Barry Whitney, Emerson Reynolds. Of course, Barry Smith is there as well. You tell me you must reap just what I have sown, but darling, I hope that's not true. For once I made plans of living alone, but that was before I met you. I thought I was swinging the world by the tail, and I thought I could never be blue. And I thought I'd been kissed, and I thought I'd been loved, but that was before I met you. But that was before I met you. Woo! Hope you enjoyed that one. It's a grand song. It's a lovely song. Now, I'm going to let Pauline say, she doesn't want to come up tonight, and there's Dylan, so I'm going to let them say goodbye. So, Pauline, do you want to say goodbye over that mic there? We'll put it over towards you. Come on up. Yeah, she's coming up. Dylan says he's going to sit down for the night. He's had a tricky job down there tonight because he's the laptop going, he's the computer going, he's the sound engineer, and I think he's done an absolute cracking job tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed our Charley Pride night. And here she is. She's done the hair up.
I did.
So this is the other half. She's the one that sits down in the corner and takes all the names and all that. And I hope she didn't miss any. If she did, let me know, and I'll put her in the bowl chair later on. Now, we get that many coming in. Barbara Goff, I see your name coming up there. We get that many names that come through. It's very hard to keep up with them all, but we do try our best to name everyone. So I hope you do it. Now, before I go, remember, there's a disco on Radio Nostrum. And I'm not stripping because I'm getting ready to go to this disco. And here we go. Now, Desi, I'm ready for the disco, and I'm going to shake it up and the whole lot. So if you put Radio Nostrum into that search bar on your computer, you'll be able to join me and Desi and hundreds of others on the Radio Nostrum Disco Show. I'm ready. I have my medallion on and I have my shirt open and I'm ready to boogie. So, Desi, hit the numbers there at 10 o'clock tonight and drive on a great show, and we'll all be tuned in. Well, I will anyway, and I'd say a lot of them will here too. So, all over to Radio Nostrum for 10 o'clock for some good disco music. My good friend, Mr. Desi Wren, the man himself. Yep, he'll be Puff Daddy, he'll be sang Susan, the whole lot. Do you reckon it's cool? Do you know? Huh? Well, I should wear it all the time, should I? Well, that actually medallion that I'm actually wearing at the moment, I wore that night. I done the Charley Pride fundraiser within Longford. That was one of the medallions I won, but I wore. So, man, Desi, fair play to you. We'll get you over it. We'll be over there later on. So, anyway, I'm going to end tonight's show. And I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Of course, it was our tribute to the legend that is Mr. Charley Pride. We'll be back next week, and we'll be back to a normal show. And I'll feature another artist, and we'll do a few songs by them, and we'll see how that goes during the week. So, look, thanks very much to everyone for tuning in. I know this is the 49th show, and we're coming very, very... Come on, James, fair play to you. The cap suits, he says. Now, I do notice, we're coming very, very close to going on a year where we've done a year of live shows, and we're going to do something special, hopefully, for the 52nd show, or even the number one into next year. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, thanks very much for tuning in. Keep safe out there, and I'm going to leave you with this one tonight. Again, there's going to be a Facebook and the whole lot after this. So I'm going to leave you this one. It was number one for him in 1981. It's called A Mountain of Love. Good night, and God bless you all. Standing on a mountain looking down on a city, the way I feel is a doggone pity. Teardrops are falling down the mountainside. Many times I've been there, and many times I cried. We used to be so happy when we were in love. High on a mountain of love. Night after night I've been standing here alone, weeping out my heart to the cold grey dawn. Weighing what you're lonely and you've come here too, hoping just by chance that I'll get a glimpse of you. Trying hard to find you somewhere I love. High on a mountain of love. The mountain of love, the mountain of love. You should be ashamed. You used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. Way down below there's 500,000 people. Somewhere there's a church and a big tall steeple. Inside the church there's an altar filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing and it should have been ours. That's why I'm so lonely, I dream I'm above. High on a mountain of love. Woohoo! The great Charley Pride. Remember, after this show tonight, I'll be putting her up live onto Facebook, and you can re-look at the show and the whole lot, and you might hit the follow button for me on that. Share, like, send it out there, and we'll get more numbers on next week for another live show. Here we go. The mountain of love, the mountain of love. You should be ashamed. We used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. Way down below there's 500,000 people. Somewhere there's a church and a big tall steeple. Inside the church there's an altar filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing and it should have been ours. That's why I'm so lonely, I dream from above. High on a mountain of love. 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 Woohoo! Good night and God bless. And tune in to Desi Wren. Put Radio Nostrum into your search bar and we'll join you over there at 10 o'clock. Good night. God bless. And I hope you enjoyed the night. Charley Pride, you're a legend. Bye for now.